Derek, this is just a quick little video I'm making for you of some of the old pictures I have from over at New Life Youth Services. And also I got some other stuff on here off of my resume and stuff. I got to do this real quick because, you know, I told you what happened today and stuff, and I got to get that all taken care of, but I'm just going to do the best I can, and I'll upload it for you, and you can check it out while I'm out of town. Okay, this page is from when President Reagan was scheduled to visit the Freedom Factory, and I'm going to put a close-up lens so you can hopefully read the text a little bit. Okay, that's Dick McMahon. Yeah, he was the director over there, and I was assistant director, and I'm gonna do the best I can to bring it in focus. Hopefully you can read it. The whole thing about it was that the reason President Reagan didn't get there was because of a dysfunctional person, you know, and the Secret Service thought it was too much of a risk. That's basically what it's all about. This is when I first got there. As you can see, the place is basically a train wreck. Right there, that's where it was like a little cry room. This is in the church house, and that little office right there, that's where we had our offices. That's where I met Robert Hawkins. Okay, that was in front of the church, you know, you call that the dais. That's a little platform where the pulpit used to be, right there. So I had the guys cut it in 3 parts, and we lifted it up like that. Okay, that's what it looked like after we got it raised up and nailed back together. Okay, I designed this fold-up set of stairs. There was a loft up on the top, and I designed this thing right here. It'd fold down. It was counterbalanced. You can see the counterbalance up there. Okay, see, there's the steps folded down, and there's the counterbalance up there. It would fold up or fold down. The counterbalance would hold it up or down, and there's the loft up there. And then the saw is right there. This is the production line right over here. Okay, this is the production line in operation. You see those little round display tables we were making for Kroger hanging on wires, and the line went around like this and painted them. And this right over here was, like I said, that's that little room was for the kids, you know, cry room for the babies, you know, and stuff. And that's where I met Robert Hawkins. Okay, this picture was taken about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, about an hour and a half after we closed down for the day. And that's Robert Hawkins right there, and that's his helper, John Hamm. And they were really proud. They were really, you know, got the stuff, you know, out. Robert, you can see he's dressed to the nines there. He never wore his work clothes, so I told him, I said, well, you know, we have a management training program here, so I made him a shop foreman. Okay, this last picture, this is in Washington, D.C. with Bill Gradison, who's a congressman, and all of you, you know, went up there, and I can't remember his name. He was in charge of the pallet factory. And then, of course, that's Dick McMahon, who was the project director over at the, where we were over there in the little church building. This is just a quick little thing of, I'm actually in the process of doing a resume thing, but I haven't got time to do it now, so I just put a couple things on here. Like my, you know, well, I'll show them what they are here. This is my diploma from Western Kentucky University, and you can see down there I graduated in 1970. I'll say more about this in a minute. This is my diploma from Indian Hill High School, so I didn't want you to think I was putting you on about, that's where I went to school, at least to live in Indian Hill. This is when I taught industrial arts over at Sycamore Middle School. This is some more stuff on my resume. This one right here is about the Play-Doh Fun Factory, you know. This one down here at the bottom, Dr. Mount's my New Testament professor, and I'll show you what that's all about. That's when I was at Western Kentucky. If you want to read this, just go over to Wikipedia and enter Robert H. Mounts. You can see Dr. Mounts right here. He said, right here, he was in charge of the Dean of the Arts and Humanities Department of Western Kentucky University in the years that I was there in between 1966 and 1970. You can see it right here. It says he was member of the translation teams for the New International Version of the Bible, the New Living Translation, and the English Standard Version. He was quite a Bible scholar. He was my professor of New Testament at Western. For what it's worth, this is a grandfather clock that I built all from scratch. I won a Mechanics Illustrated Gold Hammer Award. There was only about a couple hundred of those given, so I actually have one. And there it is. You can read it all down there at the bottom. Okay, that's the patent application for the original Play-Doh Fun Factory. And then here's the other one that you're probably familiar with right there. There's my dad's name on the patent. This is for the self-tapping machine screw. There's my grandpa's name right there. And that little thing that you screw in a light bulb socket to convert it over to plugging wires in and so forth, that's my grandpa right there. Okay, there's the application for the little Fun Factory. Here it is right here. The one that originally looked like a little factory. Okay, here's the other little Play-Doh Fun Factory, that one that most people remember. And here it is right here. Now there's the patent on the self-tapping screw. It's got the little, line grooves down the length of it, so it makes its own thread right there. There's Grandpa's, he was on the patent right there. And here is a self-tapping screw. You can see it's got the little grooves down the side, so it makes its own thread. Last item, you've probably seen these. It looks like a fuse, and it's an adapter to plug an electric cord into a light fixture. There's his Grandpa's his signature on the patent right there. There's those little plug adapters right there. See, when Grandpa was with General Electric, converts lamp socket to plug-in outlet. So everybody's seen those. Okay, well, I gotta go now, so I'm gonna upload this, and then hope to see you in about 2 weeks when I get back from Tennessee. But you can check these out.